What does writing do? As someone said yesterday, I can't wait to write to find out what happened. To me, writing is the poor person's instant replay. You write it down, you can run around that thing 6 times and come up with 6 different thoughts. It didn't leave. It's there. Or to quote my colleague Donald Murray, who wrote this very disgusting piece. It's disgusting because I had a call from the New Hampshire Times on a Friday afternoon. Would you write a quick piece on what students do when they write? I said, well, when do you want it? Well, Monday will be fine. Are you kidding? I said, no, I'm sorry, I can't. I'd like to write for the New Hampshire Times. It's a subject that means a lot to me. They called Murray on Saturday at 2:45. And he put it in the mail at 4:45. This is what he wrote. Students become writers when they read on their own page in their own hand what they did not intend to write. They watch with fascination, with fear, with pride, as their own words send forth to do one job, perform another. A text emerges as a print in a dark room rises from the paper, astonishing the observer. First pale shadow, then clear line, revealing to the photographer what the photographer, unknowing, saw. The writer's evolving text exposes the writer to the writer seeing, the writer thinking. The student who was living one life becomes a writer and lives twice, thrice, a multiplication of lives, each life of words, reassembling the lived life into new meanings. The text, moving away from the student's control, turns back to instruct the student, making meaning of what the student gathered, knowing and unknowing, living and studying. The evolving text, saying what it did not expect to say, passes back and forth over experience, making new connections, contradictions, imaginings. The student thinks and watches the student thinking, playing both creator and critic in the game of making meaning. The student writes to make use of what is being learned, to explore the new learnings that appear almost magically in the draft. Writing that is working. Writing like these lines which run ahead of the writer to chase their own meaning, always surprise the writer. And the student, becoming a writer, continually seeks new surprises, new meanings, new lives of words. Students who believed you thought, then wrote, now write to think. Despair. It's like watching Larry Bird when you're in the 5th grade. But writing is a tool of thought, circling around and around. The enemy is not surprise. Surprise is a friend. But if all writing comes once every 5 days or once every 10 days, or only in 10 or 15 minute bursts, then then surprise is the enemy. You don't have time to listen to a text. It's going somewhere. Make no mistake. I'm not saying that there isn't the place for the 5-minute burst or the 10-minute burst. We need to have actually more kinds of writing like that. When a good discussion is running free and all our words are circling the ceiling And we are so impressed with the delight of what we're doing, I think sometimes it's a moment to stop and write, to begin to develop in the darkroom that which was swirling around, that we may capture a little more accurately the images, to move into different disciplines and levels of thinking about what it was that we were just doing. But we're in a hurry. For what? Where are we going?